All right. Real Popcorn says, love that top, April.
Thank you.
It's because your boobies are showing through it.
Are they really? Look at how minuscule.
You had a little bit of boobie. Look, you're talking about guys on the internet.
That is the tiniest little peak I've ever seen.
Guys on the internet see the slit in the burqa and they just start jacking it.
Oh, your wrist was showing.
Yeah, they just like, oh my God, is that an ankle? Oh, fuck.
Now, if you put your foot up on this desk, I bet, everyone goes wild.
I don't mean to brag,
oh, God.
But there we go.
These are my least favorite. Guys, these are the sweatpants he wore in his first wrestling match ever.
Yeah. I lost a zipper on these sweatpants in that wrestling match. There were casualties. Now I can't wear them out anymore.
But you still do.
No, not these.
You wear them out to the gym, which means you have to walk out in public to get in the
gym doesn't count.
You've worn them to the grocery store.
Once or twice. All right. Fair point.
Okay.
Did I mention I was raised Jewish?
Okay, you know what? That cancels everything.
See, look, Tin Man Taylor's wet. He's soaking. Those were 3 water droplet emojis.
I like that name.
All right, we got 121 people voting, 75% Tulsi Gabbard, 25% AOC.
And that's how it should be.
Some people, look, I've really divided our audience here. We got Real Popcorn wants me to sell my foot pics on OnlyFans. You had another nice foot, Aaron, but then yuck, capital yuck. What is up with those feet? What the fuck?
Show him your big toe.
Hobo Flexible says, now you're going to have a Wiki feet entry. See, I didn't know.
That's true. Do you know what that is?
I wasn't prepared. No, what is it?
Wiki feet is like it's a page. Chrissy Mayer's feet are all over it.
Really?
It's a page where people get like celebrities' feet pics.
Really?
And just put them all over it.
And it's Wiki feet?
Yeah.
So Chrissy has Wiki feet pictures?
Oh, Chrissy's feet are all over here.
Oh, no. What the fuck? There's 126 Chrissy foot pics. So that's from Content House.
Yeah, they just find pictures with people's feet in them and make sure they post them everywhere.
What the fuck? She's got some good arches, right?
That's what people say.
Is that a good arch?
You've got to have a certain foot size and a good arch. No, I'm serious. So the ideal woman's foot size on Wiki feet is 7. And you've got to have a nice arch, like a curved one.
I didn't know this existed.
No, it's a real thing.
What size foot are you?
Like 7.5, 8.
Oh, so you're right
big.
there. Okay, do you have a good arch or are you a flat-footed broad?
No, I've got a good arch.
You got a good arch? Oh, okay. You better be careful. You're going to end up on Wiki feet. Is that how we know the show's made it?
I don't have confidence in my feet or my body.
All right, so there we go. Those aren't her feet.
There's feet.
Oh, there's feet. Okay, there's feet. There's feet. All right, there's some feet.
Oh, Frank feet, too.
Oh, you got Frank Pellegrino feet. I can't stop thinking about his name the way Cardiff says it. Now he's Frank Pellegrino. Forever and ever. Aaron OnlyFans would unironically make tons of cash because men are fucking pigs. My OnlyFans?
I have a question for you. Do you want... Look, there will be nothing sexual in it at all. I will set you up an OnlyFans and it'll be just for completely non-sexual images of you and your feet or you existing.
No, I don't want to have...
Don't you want to see how it goes?
I don't want to have a foot OnlyFans.
It doesn't have to be strictly feet. It's not feet exclusive.
I don't want any kind of OnlyFans.
I could put some really good stuff on there, though, and it could help.
I would like a Cameo because I want to outdo Chad's Cameo. That's the only thing I want. I want a Cameo.
Cameo, OnlyFans.
Because I beat the shit out of him at everything else. I want to beat him at another thing. I'm a competitive guy.
How did he get on Cameo and not you?
I haven't tried since we've been on YouTube.
Oh.
They don't care about Twitch.
I really, really would like to try that OnlyFans, though.
Zen Rhino says, Chrissy has a nice booty on her. I don't know. I didn't know that. I just knew about those knockers. All right. So
her air inflated tits.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Who said that her tits were inflated with air?
I don't remember. Somebody did, though. Somebody said that they wasn't it Brennan? Kevin Brennan said that she pumps her tits up every day.
She pumps her tits up full of air. Look, not all of Kevin's insults hit. Okay. Some of them sound really retarded.
She's a remarkably nice looking lady.
Stevie J says the ideal size is 7. Men and women agree on something. Meaning a penis being 7 inches long.
I don't know if I've ever seen one of those.
I've always found women are into more the 6 to 6.5 range. I don't think that totally
You've always just found that. Kind of
just gave away the game there, didn't I? It's a pretty guys. I got to be honest with you. I mean, she'll say it's a good dick, but I find my dick to be remarkably
your
normal.
bick?
My bick.
Like it's a pen.
It's a remarkably normal dick.
It is very average. Just kidding.
What's funny is
but it is though the size.
This is character April. This is character April. You're seeing here. This isn't real life April.
I don't like talking about my sex life on the air.
Real life April will say that's a big dick.
I only want to talk about my sex life if it's the past.
April and I disagree on my dick.
Oh my God.
I find my dick to be regular dick, good dick. It's a good dick.
Why don't you stroke yourself on air about your dick?
April will be like, that's a big dick. Like, oh, that's a lot of, I believe the quote is, that's a lot of dick.
Okay.
So her and I disagree on my genitals. Ironically, I'm a little more humble.
Oh, you're the humble one, and I just want to keep my sex life off the air.
When it comes to my genitals.
Yes.
I just want you to be honest.
Well, I'll try to be less humble.
Bumbaclo says Chad's cameo is 50 cents. I don't think that's allowed.
Go buy one. Go buy one then.
It's not 50 cents.
Does he have to say whatever you request of him? Because,
Oh, no, it says 0. Oh, there's 0 ratings. Oh, no, nobody has bought it. Oh, no wonder it's 35. Nobody's going to pay $35.
A message is $3, though?
It's just a text. That's like a audio message or a little typing message is $3. A personalized video is $35.
I don't know. I feel like one of you could buy Aaron a Cameo for $35 for his birthday.
He has 0 reviews. Well, can we leave reviews on his Cameo?
I feel like only if you're a customer.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot. That's too bad. So nobody's used his Cameo yet.
You could follow him.
Would you like to see his video and see if it's... Because, if you want to invite people to do a Cameo with you, you got to be, hey, how you doing? I'd really like you to be on my Cameo. Now, Chad is a rage addict. So let's see how his Cameo video is.
Better be brief.
The Z. Hey, it's me. Florida's greatest. Florida's most wanted. The has-been ball.
More like Florida's grayest. And wow, look at this. 48 is not being kind. That gray is starting to creep up on the Z-Man.
He's not necessarily lying when he says Florida's most wanted.
That's true, but he means more in like the literal police sense, not like booked for a comedy show.
That's really what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, we actually saw last night a listener of ours from Ohio sent us some information. Chad's birthday show last night that he's been promoting for months.
Total killer.
30 people, heavily papered. Meaning a lot of those 30 were given away by the club so they would buy some
booze.
But it gives, Chad, sure, that probably hurts his ego that he didn't draw at all in his hometown. But at the same time, that is a lot more purses and wallets to rifle through.
Yeah, but with a room that sparse, like how do you sneak around and get in there?
Yeah,
you gotta have a packed room for that, like where you're shoulder to shoulder, and you can kind of.
Because otherwise, with only 30 people in there and 10 of them paying attention, like
you're kind of the main guy of the room, aren't you?
They're gonna see you. Yeah, you're right. You can't really blend in. All right. Well, let's watch Florida's grayest, Chad Zumock. Plug his Cameo here.
The Lawson's Chip Dip consumer, the Man in Black, the Kent State notable alumni, the Z-Man coming.
What terrible like if you're gonna give yourself nicknames, come up with some good ones. Those aren't even catchy nicknames. Like be like Apollo Creed in Rocky IV, the Count of Monte Fisto, the Master of Disaster, the King of Sting, the Chip Consumer.
The chip and dip consumer.
The chip and dip guy, you know me.
The Z-Pack man.
The Z-Pack man. If you've got an infection, take a bunch of me.
And live and direct right here on Cameo in a random parking lot.
Where I just got done talking about raping my enemies.
Don't be in a random parking lot, dude.
Right.
What are you doing?
Stay out of random parking lots. I feel like this is part of your poor judgment that leads you to the places you end up in. You're just hanging out in random parking lots.
If he could just make some minor tweaks, I feel like his life is better.
Like, number one, don't just wander around random parking lots all day on your phone.
You might catch a needle somewhere.
You look like a transient, an aging transient.
What is that face?
Well, it's the best he can do. Leave him alone. Look at that gray. I never noticed the gray, though, before.
I didn't either. Look, men don't necessarily look bad when their hair turns gray, though. That's like his less like problematic feature right now.
You're saying that his actual face is a lot uglier and more disconcerting to you than his graying hair.
Yeah, his hair is actually trying to make him more dignified.
Chad needs to look a little more distinguished the way things are going. Yeah. Maybe he put touch of gray in his own hair because he's like, look, everyone thinks I'm fucking insane, but at least this way they'll think maybe I've got something going on.
That would explain why he grayed so quickly. He might have just added it, or you stressed him out enough that he just kind of went that way.
You know which way I hope it is. I hope I caused the gray hairs.
Aaron has no grays on his head.
Nope, none.
Or
none.
Your beard yet.
Not
well, you won't grow a beard,
today.
goddammit, but
so I'm clean.
There's no grays in there.
But no grays for me, Chad.
How's it going? I'm officially on Cameo. So if you want me to send a nice message to a loved one, or if you want me to shit on a mortal enemy, please let me shit on a mortal enemy. Go ahead and book me.
God, he is addicted to anger, isn't he?
That was completely directed at you.
Right, yeah.
He just made this video.
Chad, listen. You have a Cameo now. Focus on the Cameo. Don't focus on me.
Yes, enjoy your nice things in life.
Enjoy your nice things in life. Stop trying to prove something to me like I'm your dad. Chad, I'm young enough to be your son, okay? So don't try to impress me like I'm your father. You got a Cameo. Good work. You should enjoy your Cameo. Enjoy the things you have. Don't try to use it as a way to get back at me. Because just rest assured the answer will always be, I think you look like an angry douchebag.
Maybe you should try calling him daddy once in a while and he'll give you some respect.
Don't call him
Respect is earned, Aaron.
Don't call him stepdaddy, though. He'll just get real punchy.
No, he doesn't like step parents. Why? I'm awesome.
I figured this out, by the way. Yes, the step parent thing, he hates you for that because he has his own hangups.
Well, his stepfather hit him for not getting coffee.
Right, but as Bob tells me more and more about the stepdad thing, the more I realize why specifically he hates. His mom never left him. They stayed together until he died. The stepdad never kind of took Chad as his own. He always kind of saw Chad as a cock block who was there getting in the way. So he doesn't understand like there can be good step parents out there. He sees you.
That's why I've said he hates me before.
He might actually believe that he's protecting our children because in his mind, a step parent can only be someone who hits you for not getting coffee.
Oh.
He doesn't. Chad's never been exposed to love. And that's why listen, he's addicted to rage because in order to go away from rage, you have to know love. He's never seen it. I mean, he's a walking Greek fucking tragedy. He's never known love. He's never been shown love. He's probably never been in love. You can't love your mother when she's allowing this kind of thing in your home. So Chad has no love. He has no frame of reference for love. So the only emotion he can default go to is rage.
So is that maybe why he keeps saying that you put your family in danger, in harm's way, and it was because you brought me into the home?
Right. He thinks that the step parent is always going to cause harm. See, we always get to this point with him where it gets sad.
That does kind of bum me out that
right.
he, is in a position in his life where he felt that way.
It almost makes you think it's still his fault because he's being a piece of shit, but still you're almost like, maybe it's not his fault anymore. Like it is because you have to behave the way you're behaving. You have to take ownership for how you act in public.
Right. I'm a big proponent. You don't have to be what you grew up with.
But I don't think he has an alternative. He doesn't know, and this sounds really sad. He's never been taught a different way.
Well, if he hadn't completely burnt the bridge, I could have helped him understand.
But it's not like Kevin's helping him. Kevin's just shitting on him all the time.
No, Kevin's making it worse.
Kevin's just shitting on him constantly. So Kevin doesn't give a fuck if Chad lives or dies. So he's not going to try and help Chad understand, hey, man, you just never knew what love was, so you don't know how to act right. Bob will try, but he's not going to listen to Bob. So now he's got Cameo, and he's still trying to make it about me on Cameo. Come on, man.
I didn't know you and Bob talked about that. That's very interesting.
We talked about that before.
I'm a great stepmom, guys.
You're a remarkable
I don't like
stepmom.
that I even have to say that. That's, to me, if you take somebody else's kids in, you do love them and care for them.
Hearing about Chad's experience makes you feel like an even better stepmom because you see where the bottom is.
You never want to be in that position, though, where you have to say, no, I'm a good stepmom.
No, I'm not going to hit them for not making my coffee.
You know what I mean?
You'll hit me for not making the coffee.
I've never hit a soul for not having coffee. Not even my dog.
I only hit souls, as evidence here.
Me right now, because I don't give a shit anymore. I don't give a shit about anything. So go ahead and book me.
That's why he's in a parking lot. He's looking for a sturdy branch to tie a rope from. I don't care about anything anymore. Well, that's a real cheery guy that I'd like to buy a Cameo from.
Yeah, I feel like he could have cut this video a while ago.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. Please give the greatest gift of all time to someone by booking
Plasma? Oh, sorry.
Chad Zumock on Cameo. Ha! Spring break! Let's bring home the troops.
What?
He should have ended it with please clap. All right.
I don't get that one.
Well, we went from somehow we got there from Chrissy Mayer's feet pictures.
Why did that happen?
Something about feet. How did we get to feet? Tulsi Gabbard.
You put your feet on the desk, but I still don't know how you got there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It may only take one Cameo. How much is 50 feet of rope, says Wags. Oh, yeah, you probably get a good length of rope for $35.